I heard a noise.
Hello?
Hey!
Hi, Jules.
Hey,
Hey,
can you guys
Jules,
hear me
what's up?
properly?
Oh yeah, we can. Loud and clear.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us.
Is your case still having problems? This is Mike.
Yep.
Oh,
We're working on fixing that. We'll be with you shortly.
okay.
Follow me.
Jump. Double black
We're gonna
dozers
get
here.
destroyed. I only see one. Where's the other one? Nice. Oh! No! Sniper, careful.
Also, would you like us to take a small break and like talk to you guys, or we can do both talking and gameplay in the back?
It's however you guys want to do. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Let's see if the viewers can hear correctly. Don't want to end up with them not being able to hear.
We're all sitting deadly mute. We're sorry. Joakim's having some issues with his
Oh
mic,
yeah, no problem.
and we're trying to fix it as soon as possible. We'll be with you shortly.
We have 36 hours, so it's fine. But yeah, also, Cobra, the chat is asking for you to lower down game volume.
Okay, yeah, I just did. I could change my mic as well. I mean, I don't want to be also too loud. Yeah, I imagine for the interviews you might want to lower down a little bit the game game sound. Doesn't like nukes, stealing nukes. Very safe.
The problem is giving them to Vlad.
Yes.
In the middle of a whole bunch of cops shooting at it.
Hey, do you feel that tingling on your bone marrow?
I think we're in danger.
Where's our anti-radiation suits? Come on.
It's okay. We don't need that, guys.
Vlad should have told us
I'll beat it
earlier.
over a cliff.
The players is almost bulletproof. Why would they be scared of radiation?
I guess. That's
So
good.
Joakim is going to come in. Sorry for cutting you off.
No, it's cool.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, no. Blind, there's a taser over there. Was.
Hi, Joakim. Thanks for
Hey,
joining
guys.
us.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Joachim? Thanks for stopping by.
No problem. I got a bad hangover and I'm ready to stream with you guys.
Wow. Yeah,
It's
no.
fine.
So did you bring my friend Jules as well?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey
Yeah,
Jules,
we're
how are
holding him
you?
hostage.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, we're taking you hostage for a little bit here.
It's good. So how many hours have you been playing so far?
We just started a bit while ago. 1 hour ago. So,
So a lot of hours ahead of you.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Be fun. But you know, it's for a good cause, so it's totally worth it for me.
Nice, nice. I heard you had some questions for me.
Absolutely.
Do you want to get started with those now or you want to wait?
sure. Let me just find the safest spot.
Oh yeah,
We're playing in the background. I just think I should just leave and ask the questions instead.
Yeah, you can probably do that if you want. Probably a good idea.
Okay.
So
Yeah, let's do
one
that.
of the reasons that I brought Jules is that I know you have a lot of game design questions, and I rather
Yeah.
see Jules answering them than myself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to be a bit different with the questions and things like that, but
Yeah. No, it's all right. We're a good team, me and Jules.
Oh, somebody's down.
This is gonna be awesome.
Sorry if I don't talk that much. It hurts a little bit to talk today.
oh, no problem. Yeah, I guess we can get started.
Yeah, we can get started.
We might ask some questions that were previously asked before, and I hope you guys don't mind.
Yeah,
So-
no, that's no problem.
Yeah, so we saw that previously you guys posted that there was going to be a difficulty tweak on Deadwish and Overkill. Can you guys like elaborate on that?
Yeah, I think it's best
Yeah.
that Jules
If
answers
I
this
answer that.
question.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think in previous stream we talked quite a bit about that. Now that there is new skill and the game has become easier because of weapons too and new DLC we've been making. So it's time for big difficulty pass on all the difficulties. And that's not the only thing we're working on. We're also working into fixing some units that maybe have become lackluster, like the bulldozer, that has already been mentioned, to make it impervious to crowd controls and explosives like that, to make this unit scarier again. But yeah, that will come a bit later this year.
Will you guys like revamp Overkill and like revamp Deadwish, or create a difficulty between and improve Deadwish?
What I'm gonna say is that we definitely don't want to push people out of difficulties they already feel comfortable. So apart from maybe having a better like spreading between normal to overkill, I want to avoid as much as possible as pushing people outside of the difficulties they've been playing at. So it's most likely that we're gonna put something in between or above, just to try to basically have more tailored difficulty for more people in our community.
Because one of the big
Right.
struggles of the community is the jump between Overkill and Deadwish, and some people are and I'm not gonna say scared, but like there's a big gap, and some people usually don't do the jump because they don't feel it's worth it. So that's why I was asking.
The
if-
enemy, yes, the enemy does like more than twice the damage and are more accurate, and they have almost twice the health. So we're definitely gonna put something in there to make a nicer, I want to say, ladder toward Deathwish.
With the community doing new units for custom mods and things like that, are you guys thinking about doing a new unit yourselves?
We have some great ideas. Cooking.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
We currently have a piercing dozer, which is a murky water dozer which carries around an assault rifle that pierces armor, and it's the only unit aside from the snipers that pierce armor. That's why I wanted to get your opinion on it. But yeah.
Yeah, on that, I seen the mod and I understand why you guys want it for added difficulty, but I'm not a big fan of non-avoidable damage. The only reason it's okay for the sniper to have it is because he shoots so slow and he can be avoided to be shot by a sniper. If we see new units, it would be units the player is able to answer to rather than units that just chips away the health of the player without him being able to do much about it.
Yeah, we just added that to counter Zerg builds, so you can just combine Berserker Ace and armorer, and you get like those 2 seconds of immortality, and makes you really strong. And there's no drawback to it if you're careful enough. That's why we added the piercing, so people actually need to be careful about those dosers. But yeah, I can understand that's an issue that we saw as well, because now dodge builds kind of suffer a bit from the piercing, and we can understand that. But yeah, since the safe house customization was teased not long ago by Elmir, what can you tell us about the safe house customization? What will we be able to do on it? Things like that.
That is the toughest question we're gonna have on the stream. Because as much as I wanna reveal stuff about it, I still wanna make it make it a surprise and a feature that you can see on release date.
Okay.
There's a lot of answers if you read the FAQ on the Steam community.
Yeah, that's so.
What I can say is that we put a tremendous amount of work into it, and it's looking really good so far.
I'm looking forward to it. Just a small question, is it gonna be like a pre-heist area, or is it just gonna be like normal standard safe house?
It's going to be a safe house that you access from the main menu as before. One big difference is that you're going to be able to bring your friends,
Oh,
and
okay.
you can visit. You can also visit your friend's safe house.
Damn, that sounds awesome.
That sounds really cool. Also, another issue that I have with the current safe house is that I need to keep restarting my safe house to change weapons. Will it be available, a weapon rack of some sort, so you can just take weapons out of walls and things like that?
No, unfortunately not, since our engine is a bit old, on the old side, and the game is so far in. It would take tremendous amount of work to actually be able to switch weapon inside a safe house.
Okay.
So unfortunately not.
Okay. Yeah. Do you guys think by any chance that Anarchist might need a nerf?
Jules?
Yeah, there is a few prediction skill that we're probably gonna see a little bit of a nerf in the coming months. But it's not. I feel like the game is not as broken as the forums seems to have it now that we fixed the obvious big issue, which was Berser. But there is still work to be done.
Is there any plans for another limited time DLC, like the complete Overkill pack?
No, I would say no, as we as that was received with both yays and nays. So we would probably not do that again, as people were really sad that they couldn't get their hands on that DLC afterwards.
Oh yeah.
So we will not restrain it to a limited amount of numbers or time.
What's the plan for Wolf, the heister? Will it stay the same for Payday 2's duration? Will you guys change the voiceover or remove it on Payday 3 or something like that?
I can't answer for what will happen when the time comes to actually start with Payday 3. What I can say is that we're not gonna change Wolf's actor in Payday 2.
Okay. So any updates that we can expect from it, or just he's gonna stay like he is right now?
Can't really answer at the moment. Don't know. I know we're doing some updates on the VO, but I'm not sure if Ulf or is gonna be in that. I don't think so.
Any plans for revamping Infamy bonuses with something other than cosmetics and XP?
Jules?
No, Infamy is never a system we're gonna use to add more gameplay bonuses. it's too far out of reach from most players that if you had to level like 50 times to 100 to get a little better. If we had new gameplay features that would be placed somewhere else than Infamy.
Will there be a return of Panic Room soon?
Do you really want to know that? Wouldn't that spoil the surprise for you?
Well, it's up to you if you want to talk about it or not.
We would love to see all classic Payday 2, Payday 1 heists to be revamped into Payday 2. So we are looking at all levels, but I don't want to spoil any surprises. So who knows? Maybe.
Also, I have another question. With No Mercy, would No Mercy be a returning heist? Because it's owned by Valve and things like that. Would it be something that would be possible as a returning heist, or you're just gonna skip that?
I don't know if I don't think that would be a problem. We have a very good communication with Valve and Steam, so I don't think that would be a problem when that time comes. Hopefully, yes. As I said before, we would love to see all of the levels in Payday 2.
How is it like to work for Overkill? This is a question for both of you.
Oh God, it sucks. I sit so close to
Yeah.
Jules that it really sucks. No,
That's a lie, not anymore.
No, not anymore. It's really fun. It's iterative. We have a lot of fun, nice people. It's a relaxed workspace, and I really enjoy working on Overkill. What about you, Jules?
Yeah, it is nice. We get low and like a heavy period depending on what we're doing, but otherwise than that, it's really nice to work there. Apart the weather in Sweden is kind of hard. It's
Yeah,
always
it
sucky.
sucks.
Sucks.
9 months of winter.
It's super fun. Yay, winter.
But yeah, it's
Other than
nice.
what?
One of the good things about working at Overkill, I would say, is that it's not so repetitive. You always get new stuff on your table. Stuff happens. We change plans. Yeah, it's very diverse.
How is it the process or the structure behind designing a new content or DLC?
Oof, that's a hard question. It's a bit different, but usually someone comes up with like a feature idea. Let's say, I don't know, what should we say? Use the bipod. Someone says, hey, shouldn't we do a bipod? We discuss it, the producers, we start discussing it with Jules. Then Jules sit down and makes a design of something. If it's a gameplay feature, of course. And then we plan it up and trying to find a date where we can release it. We develop it and then we release it.
Sounds super easy like that.
Yeah,
We just develop it,
like
you know?
So
It's just
if you
developed.
take that, if you take that and you insert a super much problem into every, like Jules design something and the programmer say, no, we can't do that, back and forth until it works out. And then it's probably a shitload of bugs when we first made the first prototype of it, and then it goes to QA, back to programmers, and Jules look at it iterative all the time. Something like that. Would that be correct, Jules?
Yeah, more or less.
It's all about
more
iterating
craziness.
all the time. Yeah.
Since you guys added the workshop really recently, any plans for a mod workshop as well?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. what's your favorite NPC or the character in the Payday universe that you like the most?
Hard question. I would probably say I'm a Jiro
Vlad.
fan.
What?
Vlad is fun. He's really fun. I like Jiro a lot. I think he's
You can't
my
even understand him.
No.
You
That's a
don't
good
even know
point.
what he's all about. Maybe he's saying kill all,
How do you know
all
I
the
don't-
Joakims and things like that.
How do you know I don't speak Japanese? Maybe I do.
Because you only speak two languages, English and Swedish.
Yeah, that's true.
Any
Yeah,
plans of? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe that, or I really like the Lock a lot. I think it's a fun character.
Oh
And I
yes,
really
we
Speaking
hope that we
of,
can utilize him more.
speaking on Locke, we've been talking to Ian, and is really a cool guy, and we're gonna have him over later. And he even did like a piece for us for the trailer for the charity event, and yeah, he is a really cool guy, and I really enjoy Locke as a character.
Yeah. I hope we can do some more Murky Water stuff. I can't make any promises here on the stream, but it would be really fun to do it.
Some people thought that Locke would be a one-time contract like Butcher. Is there any plans for Butcher to return, or the Dentist, or Locke? Because people thought that Locke was a one-time thing with the Point Break heists. So anything you can discuss about it?
Nothing we can discuss. I can say that we are looking into it a bit, where we're gonna put the next heists, on what the contract and that, and so on.
I will like to say that most contractors could use more contract apart from Bane. The list getting
Yeah.
pretty long, I guess. So
Yeah, I agree.
all the other one are up for the task, except Bane already gave too much work.
Yes.
I want to say thank you, silly guy, for donating $5.58. Appreciate it.
Like I think Jules is saying that you guys are working on some skill balancing on skill trees. Anything you can discuss about it? Like any plans on changing particular skills, or you just want to keep it down low for now?
Well, it's right now I'm working a lot on the balance pass because that's a big piece of work. There's a lot of things to look at and see where we can improve. And this will not come without tweaking to the skill because some of them are directly tied to how the unit is set. For example, if we take the example about the expertise, it's dependent of the headshot multiplier of the units. Meaning, if we're going to changing the headshot multiplier, then the skill has to change to say has the same level of power. So the first thing is to look changes to the difficulty and then look at the skill tree again and see what we need a nerf and a buff depending on what's happening around all of that. Because it's really unhealthy and hard to change one element of the game and disregard the other ones. It can only lead to bigger balance problems.
Will be open beta for those changes?
Probably not this time.
Okay.
Splitting the game into branches can get really complicated, especially when we touch something as like widespread through the game as the difficulty of the game.
Understand. Would retouching pre-planning be a thing you guys would be interested in doing? Like, let's just say like Big Bank. It would be really cool if you could use Termite at the same time as C4 Escape, so you would get this throwback to Payday the Heist. Would it be something you guys would be interested in looking, like pre-planning balancing?
There's no plan right now to look at it. I think I already discussed that, but the current problem with pre-planning is the way we've been using it. It's kind of the wrong way to use it. It's not like you orient the heist in a new direction. It's just there is always an obvious better choice. The best we did was Big Bang because at the end there was 3 different exit solutions, but they were all pretty close to each other. But we failed again that we really need the exit plan because there's nothing better than it per se. So there's no plan to going back and redoing all the pre-planning right now. But if we're gonna try to do pre-planning in the future, we'll try to make sure that it's a good option for it that we make it interesting.
There have been requests to make 2 Dallases. It's kind of hard to say that, but there was some requests on adding Erika Tabari and that being 1 Dallas and have the current Dallas being another. Are you guys planning on doing a skin for Dallas or even a secondary character named Classic Dallas or something like that?
No, I think he's so iconic, so we will keep him as he is. I would say. But Eric is doing an amazing job being the actor for him. But we will keep Simon Kerr doing the VO work for now.
I can't choose between both, so it would be really good if the both were, but I understand. Do you guys have any plans for Hitman? I know you guys are gonna change up, but wouldn't it be appropriate to be like a sniper perk deck? Kind of in the John Wick trailer, you have John Wick looking over chains with the sniper. Wouldn't it be fun or something like that?
In the perk deck, I'm avoiding as much as possible as tie them to specific weapons. So there might be something related to range. Is that what you mean by sniper? But
yes,
not the perk deck that would be for a sniper weapon themselves.
Okay. I know I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but will Payday 3 have a season pass at launch, or it will be like Payday 2, like after a year you get a Game of the Year edition, etc., or?
Can't be expecting an answer to that.
No, we can't answer that. Payday 3 is not in production. It's a decision made that we will make a Payday 3. We have a plan for it, but it's not enough. The plan isn't done enough to answer that question.
Okay. So there was a lot of people asking for console updates. Do you want to clarify on console updates or how patching works in consoles and why is it taking some time?
We had a lot of problem with the console. Different problems, I would say, that all small problem has created big problems for us. So it all kind of added up. That's as much as I think I can clarify it. One thing is that the levels are optimized in a way so it works really, really good on PC, and it's been a really hard job for us to re-optimize the levels to work properly for the consoles. But we are working very intensely on the console update, and we are very close now.
Glad. Really glad about that. Also, we need Locke as a playable character. Would that be something on the drawing board? Because he's really interesting in the sense of he is murky water, and he's also proficient in hacking. So it would probably make a fun stealth character, I guess, for hacking.
What do you say, Jules? Do you want a tech character?
Or we could have a tech character. I wouldn't see why not.
That
There's
would
no
be cool.
real limit to what kind of character we could get.
No. It's a cool idea, and I can bring that to the table at Overkill and talk about that. And see what comes out from that. Yeah, I like it. It's a cool idea.
Thank you. If you could collaborate with any company, which would it be, and what crossover would be fun to make?
I
You
can
mean
answer for
personally
Jules.
or for the game? No,
For
that
Jules,
doesn't
he would
count.
say Blizzard. Jules is gonna say Blizzard. You wanna be a demon hunter
Well-
in Payday?
No, absolutely not.
What do you say, Jules? Which game would you want to collaborate with? Your private thoughts
Have a
on that?
crossover with Payday?
Mhm.
That's a complicated question. There's not too many
Nah.
game that's like super similar to Payday to do collaboration with. I guess Killing
Ooh,
Floor.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Hitman,
before
maybe.
having-
I mean, if we
Hitman
have a
would be
collab,
cool.
yeah, if we have a collaboration, I'd much rather have it make sense and be, you know, my favorite game, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if you get
Yeah.
Demon Hunter in Payday 2, I'm not sure you guys would be happy about it.
I'll go for Hitman, Agent 47.
Yes, that was actually really cool though. Since many game companies are releasing remastered versions of their previous games, any plan of remastering Payday the Heist, or isn't it something you guys will?
I think
It's not something we have talked about, but it would be a cool thing to do.
I know the gameplay is not the same, but in some way we're putting the map from Payday the Heights into Payday 2. So it's like a midway work, I would say.
Yeah, that's my questions. So I'm just gonna let you guys look over the chat if you feel like it. If not, thank you a lot for stopping by and putting up with me and my hard questions. I'm really sorry.
No problem, no problem. I hope you have a nice stream. Me and Juice are gonna go back to doing stupid shit at home, and I'm gonna be hangover for a while. But I'm gonna stay in the chat if people wanna ask me some questions for a few minutes. So
Sounds amazing.
yeah, so we leave you now. Thanks for the Skype call, guys.
Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you so much.
No problem. See you around.
Have a
See
good
ya.
one.